Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Oh, okay. So today I'm going to be attempting to get to space, and in turn, hopefully, finding uranium. Because without uranium and platinum, which you only can get from space, I can't make missiles, which I need. And plus, I need uranium for other stuff, like power source and stuff like that. But I want to make missiles in game. So, I can't do that without them two. And for them, I need to get to space. So, it's going to be fun. To be fair, getting to space isn't difficult. So, I've upgraded the base a bit since the stream the other day. So, put some screens on the walls just to fill that out. Got my real time there because time just vanishes when you're playing this game. I moved the med bay as well, which was here to here to give me a bit of room for the future, and I put like a window there as boring. But anyways, so this is tracking the sun. So I need a separate one of these. I was just too lazy yesterday, so I just slapped it on the side. It's not generating as much power as this one, but it's generating power. So I need to finish off building these columns as well. But I have been slammed with a lot of meteors. Some of these actually got taken out, and I've had to rebuild. So I'm clearly learning from my lessons and mistakes here and rebuilding them in the exact same spots as you do. Anyways. So this is my little mining exploration vessel, which I'll show you in a bit. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Okay. Let me just make some ammo up. Which one is it again? So these are dealing with the wolves, basically, for me. SDA. So yeah, like I just have my turrets now farming the... I'll do 60. Just have them farming the wolves for me now. Let's go and grab this. So I was actually toying with the idea of relocating my base, but I don't know if you can see it. Hang on, I'll turn. See that way it says possible launch location. It's like 32 clicks, like over there, but it's so high up, and it would have been so easy for me to launch up there. So hey, got another drill, some more nickel. So I'm gonna build like a small hydrogen-based ship to get me, just to the first couple of asteroids, and where am I? See if I get lucky for uranium or platinum, and then you can bring that back. So can bring that back. So basically, I'm just gonna make another mining vessel, but but just strap like loads of hydrogen thrusters to it basically. Okay, let's move this one. This one's actually really fun to fly this. And I don't think I want it there actually, just in case the turrets hit it. Let's just park that here for now. That'll be alright. Nothing possibly can go wrong. Do that. Okay. In fact, I'll turn them batteries off. Right. I've actually found a big body of ice. Not too far. It's like, I don't know. There, 12 clicks away. So I don't have to go up into the mountains all the time now. Nickel. Keep them on me. So yeah, I'll get the idea is to get to space and we'll be good. But yeah, so this one's tracking the sun absolutely fine. This one isn't. This one's kind of just piggybacking off this rotor here and just moving around with it. So I'll have to get this on its own separate rotor at some point. Okay. There's a like enemy NPC base over there. Literally just like 2 clicks from that large ice deposit. In all of my wisdom, I thought flying over the top of it in my mining vessel yesterday would be absolutely fine. It wasn't. But yeah. But I did take down some of the drones before stuff went a little south. Let's just dump that. Yeah. Raise this up a bit. Okay. So, 3 small hydrogen tanks. 3 small hydrogen tanks will probably be fine for what I need. Yeah. Oh, I haven't actually seen the lab hydrogen tank. That's nice. So I think I'm gonna go 4 tanks. I think that's reasonable. How? Right. So I go like that, and then let's think here. Container. What's the capacity of modular cargo containers? Could make like an Orca looking ship like from EVE Online. But did they actually connect up alright, did they? Wait, do the modular... Oh, they do. They've got small ports. I'm going to keep this simple, but I want to be able to have enough hydrogen for me to have a little look around and re-enter. Alright, that's more than enough hydrogen tanks anyways. That'll get me off planet. Oh, wait, hang on. I need to put the ammo in there. Where is it? That's got it. That's... But where's that going to? Do that. So all the other turrets have got ammo in them, right? Fine. Fine. Okay. Let's... I'm gonna give this a little bit of protection. I'm gonna put like a rib cage around it. I'll do the same on this side. Gotta make sure all this is lined up. I'll just tilt me. Huh. Got full faith this'll make it to space. So we've got storage, we've got hydrogen tanks. I'm gonna need obviously a cockpit. I quite like the lab stuff. The lab stuff looks really nice. I guess. I could put them on there. As long as I've got small ports on, I can still route them through to a large thruster at the rear. Definitely going to want an oxygen tank. That is... Oh, you can't... Wait, can you not use it? On there? That would be a no. That's unfortunate. Oh. Look, yeah. Hydrogen. Wait, my bad. I've put the wrong ones on. So these need to be hydrogen. Where the hell do I want to put that? I could put it on the top here, I guess. Yeah, we'll pop that on there. That should be fine. And now I need the hydrogen. So they're only small connectors. I'll get this built first, and then I'll have a better idea. What we're looking at here. Oh, don't do this to me. Hey, Mad, how we doing, mate? You have a good weekend? Yeah, I'm doing really good, mate. Just building the first spaceship to get the space. I just need to locate uranium. And then I'll be good. Well, uranium and platinum, but just double check here. Weapons, ammo. Yeah, so I need platinum and uranium. Yeah, I had a quick session on Icarus. About 12 hours. Fair enough. Have you been doing the Great Hunt stuff, have you? Ah, batteries. I need batteries on it. Oh, wow. They're actually big containers, them. I didn't think they were that big. Oh, okay. You'll enjoy the Great Hunt, mate. That is some of the best missions I've done, mate. I preferred the Prometheus ones over everything else. Okay. So fuel tanks, storage, blood steel tubes and steel plate. That's the oxygen tank. Let's have a look here. So I need hydrogen tanks as well, don't I? Don't I? Yeah, I think I do. Oh, there is a small version. Hang on. Oh, wait. Can... Oh, right. So it's just small. Oh, what a shame. That would look cool on there. Hydrogen tank. There's got to be something nicer. Oh, right. Yeah, that's fair enough then. It makes sense if you're playing with a group of people and, like, you know, and I've only got the standard base game, sorry. If you're doing the Great Hunt missions, though, mate, you're probably, like, the Riverlands, you're going to be well out the way. I'll try not to give you spoilers, but it's not exactly the closest to all the missions. That is going to tilt me. They're facing the wrong way. The look. It looks fine. This is having two large thrusters might be overkill here. Isn't there a conveyor? I'm sure there was an attachment. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Excellent. Metal grids, large steel. Hopefully I can just load this up with loads of ice. Then it shouldn't take too long to fill up. I'll start doing that in, like, to be fair. Right. In fact, how much ice do I have in the base? Actually, oh, I need the batteries on as well, don't I? Oh, shooting at the wolves. Playing it by, yeah, it's mostly build the community city thing. Initially, I've missed playing it. Yeah, I've just done everything in it again. So, the only reason if I was to play it right now, I'd just be farming material, like, reds, purples, You know what I mean? And I'm not just gonna sit and bash it out just for the sake of farming them. So I just get bored, you know? Alright, I need the batteries on. Have a think, yeah. How am I doing there? That's not going to be in any... That's not even going to get in the way of any thrusters. Oh, alright, okay. I need... Yeah. Yeah, see, I've done everything I need to do again in Icarus. I've completed the game 100%. So thought I'd jump back on this for a bit. Especially with the big update coming soon. There's actually a free weekend, I think, from this Thursday as well for this. So okay, so getting the batteries made. I've still got a bunch of missions to do one day. I think, like, there might be, like, one or two, like, six ones I haven't done. But I'm not going to lose sleep over that. I'm really not. Alright, we've got power. Somewhat. Okay. I could put solar panels on this just to play it safe. Well, we'll deal with that shortly. Right. Hang on. Disable that. Create a group. Oh. Oh, oh, idiot. 1 sec. I need a... We've got an oxygen tank. We need the H2 generator. My bad. Yeah, I would, mate. Mate, this is like, believe it or not, I've got more hours in this, a considerable more hours more in this than what I do in Icarus. Okay. So I need to put the oxygen back on. Let's have a look here. Yeah, I like that better. Where the hell am I going to put this? Let's have a look here. I recommend anyone from my community or anyone who's watching, give this game a try. It's so much fun. And yeah, it's worth it. Like, and you don't need the DLCs. They're purely just cosmetic. Like the DLCs are only like a couple of pound each, but yeah, they're purely just cosmetic. Space Engineers 2 is out, though. It's in alpha development at the minute. You can play it, but it's in creative mode only. But planets will be coming to that by the end of this year. Something isn't right here. But yeah, highly recommend this game to anybody. It's not like Icarus, so it is a survival game. There is like a big survival update coming though in the next couple of weeks for this, for Space Engineers 1, where it's got actually farming in it. So there's going to be like a food aspect to the game. Right now, you've got your HP, which is important. You've got your O2. You've got your suit power. And then, like, you've got your backpack air fuel. But can I sit that? Oh, that's going to be offset, isn't it? Nuts. Hang on. How am I going to do? Actually, how am I gonna do? If I go like that, flip that. That might. Oh, hang on. But yeah, there's a lot more to the game than what you're seeing me do here. This is basically still, because I started on a planet like the Earth-like planet. And you don't have to do this. You can actually start in space. But I always like the enjoyment of getting off the planet. Yeah, it's basically... It's just a massive graphical overhaul, to be fair. And a lot more stable, and it does look really good though. And I've got it. Just that should be that. But yeah, I'll be moving over to SE2 once the planets are released. Because then it'll be proper survival. That is right, isn't it? Just poke my head under there. So basically what I'm doing is I'm setting up all my life support for me going into space. This is all I'm doing right now. Like, all of this is basically just to keep me alive. You can do it much smaller, but I like to, when I go to space, I like to have a ship where I can just use and use and use to keep on ferrying like materials back and forward until I'm ready to go and live in space. And then I'll, once I find a decent enough place to build in space, I will do that. Right now, I do want my uranium and platinum. Oh. Let's just make sure I've got this right here. Well, ice is leaving that. Hang on. So let's have a look at the hydrogen. Yeah, the hydrogen tanks are starting to fill. There we go. Okay, so basically I just need to start farming it. Hey Turbo, how we doing, dude? Yeah, really well, mate. I'm in the process of designing and building my first ship to get me into space on this playthrough. Now, this looks a little funky, but it'll be fine. I could actually put a connector there. This gives me direct access to oxygen as well. So as far as I'm concerned, I've got batteries which need to be powered. I need 2 solar panels on this. Yeah. Space Engineers are still like in my top 3 survival games. Okay. So let's have a look here. Yeah, I'll probably put the solar panels in. Actually, did they even fit? Oh. I don't know if I like these solar panels or not, these colorable ones. Do they even fit in? Oh, I was hoping they would. That's not ideal. I was hoping they would. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, by the way, I played on Armageddon mode, so I'm just getting pounded by meteors all the time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, shit. Oh. Now that's a light show. Anyways. Make sure everything's alright. Yeah, well, mate, yesterday, all of this is, well, I'll show you. This got pounded, this area. I lost, all of these. They just got absolutely hazed. Yeah. I'm a firm believer you've got to play this game with all of the like hostile wildlife, and you've got to play it in Armageddon mode, which is very unrealistic, but it like adds that additional challenge, I guess. Right now, I don't want this oxygen tank to stock. No, off. Wait, that oxygen tank shouldn't be stockpiling. Whatever. Okay, which cockpit are we going to go with, chat? Let's have a look. Definitely not that one. Actually, that actually doesn't look too bad. I normally hate this one. What do you think? They're aiming for you. Well, yeah, when you have meteors turned on, they'll always land in like your general like vicinity. But sometimes they land a little bit too close and end up like hitting your structure and stuff. This is like, I haven't done a full upgrade on this armor yet. Some of it is heavy. Not all of it, because this is getting pounded this off meteors quite frequent. Alright, anyways, let's get back to this. So we can go for that fighter cockpit, which actually doesn't look too bad. Or we can go for like this one, the industrial one. This is generally my favorite. Is it upside down? Hang on. There, got that one. Oh, we've got this cab one. I'm not a fan, to be fair. I think this one looks a bit naff. Or we've got the just regular cockpit. That fighter one is looking good. Hey, what do you think, guys? Yeah. Right. Well. Actually, what rear does that? What connector does that have on the back? A large. Does it have a small? So the small's on the underbody. Just so I can have oxygen flowing into the cockpit, that's all. And where can I feed that in? Metal grid and bulletproof glass. Because because basically a drill is gonna go on the front of this, like that. So the front has to be like protruding a bit, in my opinion. Just the way I do things. So none of this, when I'm mining, none of this will get hit off the sides or anything like that. Okay. I don't like... I might need that in the future. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. In fact... Oh. I might just connect these up with large conveyors to fill any gaps. Can I not get them? Not attached. Oh. Might be the converter. I'm not sure. Oh. Uh-oh. I think I've made a mistake here. Yeah, I had that. I'm glad I've just noticed that. I had that, like, that. It wouldn't have done anything. No fuel would have gotten to the engine. I was wondering why them engines weren't turning on. Ah, okay. My bad. Get rid of that. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's have a think. Right. I think this is. Let's have a look. I need the T-junction. Is there not a T-junction for this? There is. There it is. There. Oh, what? I guess this is what I'll have to use. I'm pace noting for sure, learning what to keep an eye out for. That, to be fair, is that just burnt? Wait, what? Oh, hang on. I can't really do much at the minute. I need to get the cockpit in, and once I'm in the cockpit, I'll be able to turn certain. But I can do it now. It's just easier from the cockpit. Cause I need to turn certain stuff off. Because this is leaching all of the hydrogen at the minute. Wait, I've got the newsletter. How come I've lost that? Okay, so now connect this up here so it looks a little bit better. Oh, they're attacking wolves. I'm gonna have this one turn off attacking wolves, actually. Target rockets on. Alright, excellent. So this is like the frame of the ship now. Now I've got to get all of the thrusters on. I really want to put a connector on this for docking. I think it'll work well. So that's how my ship's gonna dock. Once I have something to dock to. Then again, ideally, I do actually need to remove that. Because when I'm bringing stuff back from space, I'll need to dock with one of these. I could do like a sorter and like where I could just drop materials. What was it under? Take that. And I'll just put 2 connectors on the bottom. Yeah, that'll be alright. They actually used to be a medieval game, you know. It used to be called Medieval Engineers. It was like it was from the same company. It was like a spin-off where you had to build like castles and stuff. It was on an Earth-like planet, obviously, but it was set in medieval time. It's a really good game. Unfortunately, the shelved it. I think it was because they wanted to do more production on SE2, to be fair. But yeah, Medieval Engineers was fun. I enjoyed that. I think you can still get it on Steam. So what do you think so far, chat? Okay. Let's see what we've got here. We've got the hydrogen tank stuck at 3. We'll do rear thrusters. Yeah. Okay. That drill for now. Right. Batteries. Battery. Chip. Looks useful. Well, we'll find out how useful it is if I can get to space or not in a minute. Okay, oxygen tank. 72% filled. I've got... Right, okay, we'll keep them off. Fine. Okay. Oh, alright. Connectors. Yeah.
Meteor storm inbound.
So with the way it works is, right, I need to put like little thrusters on it, right, for my side to side, up and down and that. But once, like, so what, wait, oh, okay, as long as that doesn't hit my shit. Okay. So once I take off, once I've got my small thrusters on, yeah, my hydrogen thrusters, yeah, for like making me side to side and up down, I will basically point my nose kind of straight up, not straight up because it doesn't kind of work like that, kind of nearly all the way straight up, and I'll turn all of the other thrusters off, and it'll just be these two that are active. And I'll just be hooning it to space. I'm only going to go outside of the atmosphere to the point where there's no planetary gravity anymore. See the bottom right there where it says A gravity and P gravity? A gravity is artificial. P gravity is the planetary gravity. So you've got to fight against that, because if you don't have enough thrust to get off the planet's always going to win. Because you'll come hurtling back down. And you've also got to take into consideration the weight inside. So when I come back, I'm going to be heavier. Because, fingers crossed, my 2 containers will be loaded with uranium and platinum and other materials. So it's going to be harder. So once I start coming through the atmosphere, you don't burn up in this. But once I start coming through the atmosphere, and once gravity starts taking hold again, my thrusters are going to have to work damn hard to stop me smashing into the floor. So, yeah. But one of the plus sides... One of the plus sides being hydrogen, it's fast, but if I'm lucky enough to find ice in an asteroid like above the planet, I can just pile ice into my ship and just fuel itself. So, anyways. But I do have batteries on here as well. I am toying with the idea of putting solar panels on here. Just 2. To but I could put like atmospheric thrusters on this for when I'm coming back in, because they'll be useless in space. But wait, when I'm coming back in, they'll kick into high gear. Oh wait, hang on. Could I get that? that? Oh, hang on. Let's try that. But it's always the same with my first ship. Like, it's a white knuckle ride coming back in. It's always a white knuckle ride. Can I get that in there? Thought I could. Ah, there we go. Kind of covering the batteries a little bit. Solar cells and girders. There's one. It looks like a spy plane or something, doesn't it? I needed more solar. I thought I had so. But once I start bringing uranium back, though, I'll show you. Once I start bringing uranium back, just see all these power sources. Yeah, like these solar, these wind turbines. These will go. I'll just put a large uranium, like a reactor, which is like uranium. I'll show you them. That is one of the, that's a uranium large reactor. I can't even zoom out and show you it all. But yeah, that's it there. You can also get a small one which can go on my ship as well. Battery. Charge mode. Reach. Yeah, I've put that into recharge. Because our sun's coming up. Let's have a think, yeah. Ah, yeah, I need to start working on small thrusters. So I've got 5 small on the top. So ideally I want 5 small on the bottom as well. Actually, I'll do 6 because coming back in through when I'm coming back in from space, I'm gonna need a lot of downward force pushing up. Is that right? One, two. way. So I've got up, down, left, and right. So I also need forward. No, I need reverse thrust as well.
Fuel low.
Oh crap.
Fuel critical.
Yeah. Stop nagging me. Right. I'm gonna need small thrusters because once I get to space and out of the pull of the atmosphere, I'll switch off the large thrusters and I'll go to like small ones. And like I said, I've got 2 batteries on here, so like the drills and stuff like that. Like the drills and stuff won't use that much power. I still need forward thrust, won't I? How am I gonna do this? What was that motor? So my forward thrust, I'll have 4 small thrusters. Hopefully. That'll be alright. Yeah, okay, mate. Large. Going through so many of these tubes. Bloody hell. Price should connect. I don't know if it's more worthwhile connecting this up to the base and then just pumping the ice into the base with my other mining ship. What was that short on there? Oh, there you go. The powers came on because it's recharging. Construction complete. Ah, right. Okay. Where was that one there? Is it that? Alright. So I need these rear smalls. Metal grid and construction that was that one. All right. So that is all of the thrusters. Let's see if this thing can dance then, eh? I am not overly optimistic on the thrusters on the rear, on the bottom, to be fair. I have to... Right. Right. So, rear large thrusters forward. I need the other forward ones. Where are they? Right, that's them. Small. Yeah. I need to have them in a separate group. And learn how to spell, apparently. Right, okay, so that's them. Now, all of the others. Forward. And that. Small. Okay. Let's have a look here. Oh, I need an ore detector as well. Right, let's just take that off auto. Put that there. I need an ore detector. Welcome back, mate. Can I pop it on there? Oh, unfortunate. We'll just plonk it there, I guess. Okay, so we've got an ore detector on there. And I want a spotlight. Spotlight. What color will we do the spotlight? I'll just stick with white, I guess. Light. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure you do hit that like button. It really does help. If you really want to, you can subscribe as well. On the road to 5,700 subscribers now. Okay. Let's turn them lights off. So, how would you do that? Put that on 9. And toggle block on and off. Turn them lights off. Battery. Well, charge on and off. Right, connectors. Right. We want the strength disabled because it'll just slam into it. Yeah. Toggle block on and off. Drill there, toggle block on. Hydrogen tank. Stockpile on and off. Also want auto fill on and off as well. Got the battery. What am I missing? I had rear large thrusters. Toggle block on and off. Off. Right, and then I want the small rear thrusters, and then the rest of them toggle block on and off. So turn all of them off. Now let's... hang on a second. Which one's that? Right, okay. Let's... so it's number 6. Right, okay. Let's go mine some ice. Start feeding the beast, I guess. Just... I could... Right, hang on. What I'm going to do is disable that. Oh, I haven't got gyroscopes. Yeah, that would have been... that would have been... we need gyroscopes. The ship would have just hit the deck like a sack of crap. How many gyros do I want? I think 4 gyros for this is more than enough. Where did I put that? Oh, I'll need a camera on here as well. Alright, we've got gyros on. Let's see if this thing can hover. Let's cut the umbilical, shall we? Should have really saved it before I did that, to be fair. But it's hovering. I need to be quick, though. Right. Let's disable them lodge. I'm gonna have to be quick. Yeah, I'm running out of fuel. There we go. Oh, it hasn't got switch lock on. Oh crap. A sec. Group connectors lock. Where is it? Oh. Right, that's locked. Watch this now. Watch my tank. Yeah, look at these flying up now. There's it's sucking like the ice from my base into its tanks now. So the batteries, I should say, should be also charging up as well. Switch out to recharge mode. Let's turn off all of them. Okay, this ship just needs ice now. So let's toddle on over to the old nag here. I'm not quite sure why all of that's in there. Okay, let's go and get some ice. Right, I found a big ice deposit yesterday here. 12 clicks away. I'll have to be careful because there's a hostile NPC base just to the left of this area I'm going to. Kind of done a flyby in my first mining ship yesterday, and had drones like flying after me and attacking me and stuff. It didn't end too well. Can't wait till I'm flying like this over a planet on SE2. Pesky drone. Yep, there we go. That's the yard over there. As long as that red dot doesn't start turning into 2 dots, 3 dots. I can't carry much in this mining ship, but you know, it's good at what it does. When it isn't getting shot at by drones, that is, anyway. To be fair, it's filling up really quick. It's only got a medium container on here. What I'll probably do when I'm starting to do bigger ships, I might do like a mining depot here. I normally like have like a advanced rotor and like pistons and stuff, just digging into ice. So I can just come and collect it. But right now, I'm just determined to get into space to get uranium and platinum. I was trying to rely on, like, getting the deposit from... Where we're going here? Oh, right, it's starting to fill up the ship. Okay, there we go. But I don't want to get too heavy. Go home. Is that Triton or is that the moon? That there. Keep on getting confused. Because there's Mars, there's the alien planet. Wait, is Triton the one next to Mars? I can't remember, I keep on forgetting. Oh, I've just thought, I've got nowhere to drop these materials off. I might have to make a separate drop-off point for this ice, because I'm not just going to keep on dragging and dropping it. No chance. I'll have to expand my conveyor system. Yeah, but on this, it's an actual... Yeah. But Neptune isn't in this game, so... What's the situation? I might have to make... How much? I didn't think this through, did I? Right, I'll land this here for now. Right. I might have to make this into a temporary landing pad. Because I was actually going to build a land vehicle. So I could just park up on here. I'm banking on finding uranium on this stream. Like, because once I get like a reactor, if you know yourself, if you play, once you've got a reactor with a nice like chunk of uranium it's sitting in there, like the recharge time and everything is great. Well, not necessarily the recharge time, but like the power worries kind of thing. Okay, well, I'm gonna need some of them, that. All of this is inside of it. Right, I'll transfer them to don't need them. Take them. Take them. I'll have to make some oxygen bottles as well. Okay, let's take that off there. We'll do that. That should be alright. There we go. We'll just keep it simple. Mortar, small steel tubes, and interior plate. Mortar. Happy days. Okay. Bang them in there. Fact. I'll make them oxygen bottles now before I forget. Because apparently, so I've heard, going to space with... Oh, no, I don't make 20. Going to space without oxygen could be potentially bad. Alright, I'll leave them in there. Now I can ditch all of this ice. The ice should be getting pulled out of here. Yep, there we go. Just double check everything's working over here. Alright. Okay, cool. Sure, all the ice is out. No, it's not. What the hell? Why isn't all of that out? Where is that? 19 is not full. Strange. I think 2 more runs of ice and we're might be good enough to attempt this lift off. I'm just hoping I hit a lucky with asteroids above us. But like, if you haven't played this, you don't have like an asteroid belt or anything like that. It's like there's asteroids just floating around just outside the atmosphere. Like, there's infinite space and planets to go. But yeah, it's not like an asteroid belt you have to go mine or something like that. One second, guys. Right, sorry about that. So do you think I'm gonna make it to space on my first attempt, chat? But let's do a poll. Just ignore the screen. Space. There we go. There's a poll for you guys. Where was I mining before? Oh, there. About there. Yeah, it was. I just couldn't see the ground deformation, that's all. I love strip mine and frozen lake beds like this. It's gonna be crazy in SE2 though, like when they introduce the water to like and all the water mechanics that are gonna come with it. It's gonna be absolutely crazy. Making submarines. Yeah, submarine builds then, yeah, 100%. Like there's like gonna be like loads of new blocks so like to control water and like do loads like other stuff as well. Because that's the one thing this game, like, SA1 always lacked was the water. Like, all you had is ice. Bear in mind, though, this game did come out in 2012, was it? Was it 2012? So like, when I look back on how the game was and where it's come to now, it's crazy. I'm definitely considering getting a member server for when the new survival updates out for this. Or I may hang on and just get a member server for SE2 when the introduced planet for that later this year. It's one of the reasons why I'm not doing too much. Wait, what? Military watchtower? Wait, what's that? That's just appeared on the Okay. See, this is why I need missiles, guys. This is why I need uranium, platinum. So I can just like build like a tank or a truck or something like that. And then just like go and haze these structures out. Vertical slice 1. What you mean 1 point actual full release 1.0, mate? That'll be a long way off yet. But if you mean vertical slice, like their version of update, they've said planets by the end of the year. But like actual 1.0 release, mate, you're looking at a long time yet. Bear in mind, like, there's going to be a lot to do in it before even a full, like, technical full release is out. You'll be wanting to play it well before then. It's alpha, mate. I believe. Yeah, SA2 is like alpha. They don't. It's only got creative mode at a minute. Let me just double check while I just break my mobile phone. Yeah, well, yeah, so like vertical slice. I think it's like, is it 1.5 or 2.2 or something like that for SA2. That's when everyone's pretty much going to start moving over gradually to SA2 anyways, to play that when the planet's released. Um, right. %78, 50, 32, 25. Do I not have a group for H2? I don't. H toggle block on and off. Toggle automatic refill off. Right, turn that off. So the batteries are fully recharged. Yeah, yeah, that'll do. Keep them on recharge. Okay. Stockpile on and off. Auto refill on. So turn stockpile back on. I'm hoping all of the ice is going into this because it didn't before, did it? Yeah, why is that in there still? It shouldn't be happening. Are these connected? Oh, wait, hang on. Are these... Is that not connected? It should be. Huh. But why is that ice not filtering through? Yes, sec. 7.02. Have a look. See if I can drag it in. Yeah, they're all connected. I don't know why it's not sending it through. Yeah, well, yeah, it's tomorrow, so everyone should be able to get it. I don't know if you get any of the DLC, but it's only cosmetic anyways. Yeah, I'm not sure if you get any of the DLC, but like I said, it's purely just cosmetic anyways. Bear in mind, if you play this free weekend, this you can get 3 skins as well for your. Because I'll be doing a hunt for my the 3 skins tomorrow. There's the Pharaoh one, there's the slime one, and there's one more. So I'll be hunting for them tomorrow. I'm gonna swing by this military watchtower. This could be a really bad. You know what? Let me just save that. I could live to regret this choice. It's white, so it shouldn't engage me. It hasn't open fired. That's fine. Well, we'll leave that fella there. Coming in a little bit too hot there. There's many game modes or mad that you can play. Like I generally just play solar system though, because the space is infinite, and you can go to all the planets and moons. So normally just drop onto the Earth-like planet and then start like that personally. But you can drop onto any of the planets or moons, I believe. Just like if you play with creatures turned on though, just be mindful if you land on the Earth-like planet, there'll be wolves that attack you. So you'll have to build like a rifle and ammunition. And if you land on the Mars-like planet, no, alien-like planet, aliens will again like attack you. Basically, just think of Starship Troopers. Pretty much. To be honest, I think the alien-like planet's the least planet I've played planet that I've been on. Fucking yeah. It's not like massive like aliens on it. It's no like you've got more like arachnid size kind of things. How we're looking. That's full. That's full. Oh god, we're cooking here. We've got too much. I'm surprised the ship can even take off. Oh, I'm gonna have to haul ass, yeah. This might be the final run, guys, and then we'll test the ship to space. I'm 50-50 to be honest. Like, the design looks solid. But we'll see. As long as I've got a drill on my spaceship and all of the facilities, the only thing I don't have on there is a survival kit. Can you do one of them small ones, actually? Look at all them potholes on the floor. I've literally been a shooting gallery. Clean. Okay. Alright, let's leave that on there. How we looking here? These should fill up here. They're off. %. 71. 52. 45. Yeah, they peppered with them, yeah. This should be enough ice now to get me to L destination. To be fair, what's directly above us is any... I think that's the alien. Is that the alien? Yeah, so there's Mars. Oh, I'm on the weird side of the planet. I like being on the other side where the moon is. It's easier to get to. Because I'd have to go up and way over. I'm probably not going to get to the moon now until I can get a jump drive. Unless I get bored one day and I just, like, want to fly straight to the moon. It doesn't look too bad. You know, it looks alright. Hydro tank. We'll see how far we get with the current ice. Because that's only at 50% that one. We've got one full tank. To be fair, what... Oh, mate, the distance, right? So, hang on. Let's have a look here. Right. Okay. So that there is not a short distance to get to that moon. Yeah? That is not a short distance. You're gonna... To get from here... To get over there... It's a lot of flying... Or a jump drive. 1 second, guys. I just need to take a phone call. But yeah, we're looking at... I could fly there, to be fair, but a jump drive will probably be my best friend. But there's the alien... I think the alien planet is the furthest one away, that one there. I can just... There, that one there. That's Mars, and that's the moon of Mars. And there's one more, I believe. There should be one more somewhere. But anyways, yeah. But I think that's the furthest one, the alien planet. I think the alien planet's got a moon, that there. I think that's got a moon as well. Like I say, the alien one's the least traveled to by Mesa. Very little I can remember of it. Right, I will look at 1 tank full. This tank's nearly full. These are 2 half full. How much ice do we have? Got 98. Oh god. We have lots of ice trickling in. Yeah. Might as well just chill out. I'll go mine some iron or something like that. Or like a bunch of rock. That. Because that'll be full soon. Yeah, like, mad. This isn't a game where you can just quickly play for 10 minutes and have everything. Especially if you play with the progression start that I've... oh, I can't do it from here. For unlocking stuff. And landing on a planet. Stuff takes time. And like I say, it's not all materials are available on, like, for example, the Earth-like planet. Like, you need to get like uranium from space. Wait, there's ice under there? Okay. Oh wait, there's ice there. Just ping that location. There's ice right next to me. Bloody hell. Ice course. That up. But you don't have to play with progression on, but it doesn't technically it doesn't really matter if you play with progression on or not, because you're limited to the resources anyways. So by the way, if you're wondering why I'm mining rock, is rock you can like extract a tiny little bit of iron, nickel, and silicon from, instead of me just going out and mining all of the stuff. I'm just doing this to kill time while the other ship's charging up. This is, a lot of people are put off with because like they think you have to be a space nerd for this game or something like that, and some people think it's like Kerbal, and it's not. Like Kerbal's like super realistic. This you can build some janky ass ships and get the space. It doesn't like the shape of the ship doesn't really matter on this. This is really good with friends over this game. If you can find a group of people to play with, or have a group of your friends to play the game with you, it's really good. Now, I'm not a fan of KSP, to be fair. Like, I get it, you know what I mean? I'm a big, yeah, I mean, a bit of a space nerd, but, like, I don't want to feel like I'm, yeah. That like, KSP was a little bit too much for me. That's all I'll say. Oh, what's happening down there? Is that another meteor? Oh, I just seen something hitting the ground. Like, some of the builds on KSP I've seen is amazing. Get all this stone converted. I'm really pushing my batteries to the limit here. Oh shit! No. I am really heavy here. My ship can barely just stay up. Nice. There we go. Yeah, stone's being fed in absolutely fine. Oh, that's fair enough then. Yeah, I'm clueless when it comes to that stuff. Not even going to pretend. Okay, we've got nearly 2. That one's nearly there. That one. We're off chat once we got these 4 tanks filled. To be fair, I normally go with 6 tanks. Flight sim. I, d- I don't mind watching somebody play a flight sim, but I couldn't play one myself. It's like I was playing Star Citizen for a bit, like, you know, just chilling out, and yeah, you'd borderline need to be a pilot to fly the ships and that stuff. One sec, guys. I think that's being held in there, you know. Is that going up or down? Down. Alright, so that is being fed upstairs. So are these H2O generators actually doing anything? Ah, hang on. Two tanks nearly full. 3 tanks. Sorry. Nice. They just fire off, you know. I never actually see the wolves anymore. Well, these should be ready by daybreak. Well, I'll take a bunch of ice with me as well, to be fair. So I can keep on topping up the tanks. Auto cannons wasting ammo. Nah, I think it is wolves. They're just like, because these have got like ridiculous. These are like interior air Gatling guns, actually. or something. But yeah, they've got sick range on them. So they're taking out stuff which I can't even see, I don't think. Do you want me to do a nighttime launch or a daytime launch, chat? Not that it really matters. They've got ammo inside of them, mate. They're not connected to the conveyor system. These ones. So I've manually got to like craft it, the ammo and put it inside of the turrets themselves. Nighttime looks cooler. Okay then. I'm just gonna have a quick bathroom break, guys, and then we'll launch. Okay. All right. Let's get ready for the maiden voyage. Nothing possibly can go wrong. Okay. So we're gonna need all thrusters on. That would be helpful. We need to take batteries off recharge. How are batteries looking? Batteries are there. Alright, let's undock the ship. Let's just... let's save it first. Okay. That's the thrust I need. Let's get out of here. Taking off 3 and 4. Now we're going straight up. But 96% fuel. Alright, we're kind of coasting a little bit. I need to bring it up a bit. We've cleared 7 clicks already. Alright, we're dropping back down. We need to get back up. We're dropping down. Hang on. Hang on. We need more juice. There we go. We're gonna burn more fuel now, but I knew them little thrusters would come in handy. What gravity? We're still at 1G. We're dropping back down again. There we go. Kinda need to arc a little bit here now. There we go. There we go, the planetary gravity's fallen now. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go directly straight up. You kinda have to bend it a little bit. $10,000 meters. We're above the clouds now anyways. 85%. You've just choose one boss. Oh, nice. Congrats. I think it's 15,000 meters where you're pretty much safe to where you're not going to get pulled back down, if I remember rightly. It's a small planet, you're only at commercial jet altitude. To be fair, the planet's actually quite a decent size, you know. We've got 81% fuel, so if we find ice, we're good. And the fact that the solar panels are getting juice now because of the curvature of the Earth. Oh, I didn't bring any ice with me. It's not very good, is it? Planetary gravity is 0.42. The blackness of space. You should start seeing asteroids soon, I think. Yeah, so it's like 38 clicks so far, which I'm up. 74% fuel. That's not too bad, that. I think it might be 25,000 meters where you start seeing asteroids. Can't remember. I'm actually really surprised I haven't seen an asteroid yet, to be fair. Oh, there we go. Let's go and check out the first one. Probably could turn them little ones. Actually, I might be able to turn the large ones off now. Yeah, the small ones might be sufficient now. So we've got 2 asteroids there. Oh, imagine if I got uranium straight away. I could do it, to be fair, some ice wouldn't go amiss. It'd always be nice for some ice. Got one over there. Oh, I forgot to put a camera on. Damn it. There's always something. I think I've just seen a little fleck of blue on that, to be fair. That could just be me getting carried away. Alright, let's turn these engines off. Should be good. This actually can slow down pretty quick. Alright. There's no way uranium's gonna be on, like, the first asteroid I go to. It's like one of those that, like, to, like, make you hunt for it. Alright. Tell you what, having them 4 gyros on this is really beneficial. I do have an ore detector on this as well, so... "66% fuel. It's not bad. See if we can detect anything. I'm still within, like, the pull of the Earth. So it still says 37 on there. Just skim across the surface, see if we detect anything. I have got an ore detector on here, right? Make sure it's turned on. We've got silver. I've got that back down on the planet though. A camera would have come in really handy. In fact, what I could do is might be quick actually. Thought I was gonna plow into that there. Turn them off. See if anything's on here. There's a big cluster down here. We'll check these out. This is the part of space engineers I love. So when you get to space for the first time, and then you've got to find like your resources again, because you don't want to keep on going down to the Earth-like planet and getting them. I actually do think I can see something on here. This is so hard without a camera. Yeah, I think I see something here. Could be wrong. We'll check out this rock first. Yeah, I definitely think I can see something there. Let's just scan this. Oh, got nickel. That is what might be on the other rock as well. That's what it looks like. What I'll do, I'll ping that. Because... new... position. Oh no, that might be ice actually. That is that ice? If that's ice, we might be staying in space a little bit longer. It is, isn't it? That is ice, right? It's something. Yes! Yes! Got ice straight away. Give me that gorgeous blue stuff. Alright. Jump, jump, jump. Start feeding them tanks again. In fact, what I'll do is this. Nice. Oh, is this not connected? It's connected. Give me a sec. Is that filtering through? $90. No, it's not. Give me a sec. Right, hang on. Um, let's just turn all of them off. Doesn't matter because I'm in space. Tanks. These should be filling back up. Oh shit. No, don't do that. Um, hmm. Oh wait, hang on. Turn them on. Might be working now. Why is this working? What isn't working here? Auto refill on and off. Stockpile on and off. Yeah, these aren't hydrogen tanks. These should be. Why aren't these going straight into the hydrogen? Oh, hang on. Hydrogen. Do I have a connection? Why isn't this working? Maybe can I go in from here? No. Right. So that's going from the cockpit. Not being fed into the hydrogen tanks. They are connected. Yeah, that's connected. It should be getting fed through there. Oh no, it's not. Because I was meant to hook that up to there. Right. I might have to do a bit of MacGyvering here. Okay. So take that. Right. So how many is it I need? 3. So if I take that, and a rear thruster. Right. On there. Then rig. Oh, is it 2 or 3? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now, welcome back, mate. This should. That is janky. That look how that's connected now. Okay. Now let's have a look. They should be able to move. Why am I not able to move them in there? H2, oxygen. Why am I not able to move anything to my hydrogen? Hang on. Oxygen. hang on. Each two. Something isn't right, and I don't know what it is. I don't get why these are not allowing me to... What the hell is that? Hang on. Hang. I need to find an access point here. Because this is clearly... Oh, wait, hang on. If I take that off... Yeah, we'll do that. Take this crap off. Right. Put that in there. Take that out of there. See if I can manually feed it in. Now this should... Right, okay. I'm trying to think what could be the issue, because it's not producing more hydrogen. Hydrogen tanks. Oh wait. What? Oh, now wait, what? Now it's working. Wait, what? Hydrogen tank. Stockpile. Huh? Wait. One of them. Wait, hang on. What the hell? So hydrogen tanks, put them there. Something isn't right here. Wait. So, stockpiles off. There. Turn that on. What's happening? Something isn't right. Something isn't right. Where is it? Nah, I don't know. Yeah. So I've got ice. I've got the stuff to make hydrogen, the fuel I need to get back. But my ship is like, no, F you, Fortizar. We want to screw you over and see your stuff and space. So, yeah. That's good, isn't it? So the drill is going from me to the cockpit. So yeah, it's going from me to the cockpit. Nothing. I don't know if this H2 generator is that good. Let's have a look. I think that's my problem. Right. Let's just have a little scoot around. See if we can find anything else. Because this might... I might have to head home. Have I tried turning it on and off again? Funny enough, yes. Many times. Right. Okay. There's more nickel in here. Nickel and iron. Yeah. I'm really confused at what's causing this issue. Everything's connected fine. I've got 57% fuel. Have a look up here. Is this where I found the nickel? There's always something though on the first launch. There's always something. In fact, I'm gonna put that thruster back on my ship. Do that now. Take that off. I'm just confused, mate. It doesn't make any sense. Should be working. I'm gonna have to head back down to the planet. Yeah, it's a little bit confusing. Right, where we're going. At least I know this ship is technically space worthy. Alright. Turn them large thrusters on. Turn everything off. Let's begin re-entry. Yeah. I'm not taking the risk of getting stranded with no resources available. I have to theory craft the issues here. Right, which one am I aiming towards? I think it's... Oh, there's silver. 59 kilometers. Coming in hot. In fact, I can just turn inertia off. Save on fuel. Well, at least we found ice. It's a lot... I think ice is definitely a lot more important in space than it is on the planet. Even though it's like, you do need ice on the planet, but without ice in space, you don't breathe. Because you have to, like, oxygen, like, you know, airtight stuff in space. Yeah, I've turned my inertial dampeners off, so I'm coasting and not using any fuel now. I'm coasting at like maximum speed. I can see my house from here. $25,000 and rapidly climbing. I think at 15,000. I'm going to start switching all the other air thrusters on. To be fair, turn inertia back on. Not like that's going to do much. Let's turn them on. See if I can make it back in one piece. $17,000 meters. Just in time for sunrise. Yeah, I can't figure out what's wrong with that my setup there though. It was taken in from the connector from my main base. Absolutely fine. So I don't know why it wasn't charging in space. And I didn't want to keep on cannibalizing bits off my ship because, well, that would have been bad. I think I've got enough juice in the tank. We'll put the large thruster on. Try and get home a bit quicker. I'm a bit disappointed with that, the way that went. Alright. Start re-entering now, I guess. Well, no, so the idea is you put ice in and it goes through the H2, the O2 H2O refiner, which I've got, and then the oxygen goes to a relevant place and then the hydrogen goes to a relative place. But for some strange reason, my setup wasn't working there. That's why I'm taking it back to base now, because I'm unsure. Because something is clearly not working. I'm actually stopping quite good here. So, and that's at 9,000 meters. Start descending. Well, look, re-entry is absolutely fine with this ship, so that's good. Well, that was the mission objective, get to space, but no uranium. So, ore processing facility. Let's have a little swing by there, shall we? I need to turn them large thrusters off now. Defensive protocols active. Meow. Alright, let's just go home. Yeah, I'm pretty sure white doesn't attack you. It's just when it's red, it's hostile. It's a solid little ship, this, so obviously it's got a couple of quirks where it wants to kill me and not produce oxygen and fuel. Other than that, it's a decent little ship. Well, no uranium, but we do now have a spaceship capable. With 28% fuel remaining. That is not too bad at all. That might be why. Look. Off. Hang on. Let me just test this. I forgot about my second tab. Yeah. Oh my god. Wait. Wait, what was... Wait, hang on. Was that the issue? Can't be the issue, right? Right, okay. Um... Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Ugh. Give me a sec. It's because I had the block itself turned off. I completely forgot I had stuff on my second tab for the ship. Oh, you absolute donkey. Ugh. Right. So is this pulling from inside of the ship now? This'll explain a lot. Give me a sec. Hang on. Let me just try something. Right. I know what it is. I think I've got a lot of my controls messed up here as well. I think that's what it is. Who put no? And I wouldn't get the space. Someone just a second put no. They must have just came into the stream. I've been to space. Then we had a few technical issues. Hydro tank. So these aren't pulling anymore. So when I take off, hang on. Right. So I have to be careful when I'm doing this, like with an atmosphere, but hang on. Let me just settle this down. Yeah. Right. So I switch over to my second tab. Is that, hydro tank. Interesting. Turn that off. Right. Auto refill on. Oh, right. Okay, so let me just bring this down a bit. So 6 is... There we go. Now, I bet you any money is... Right, let's just make sure my hydro tanks are on. switch back over to that. Group. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen, you idiot. Hydro tank. These should be filling up now. These should be filling up now. They have got ice on board, right? Yeah. H2 generator. Have I only got... Hang on. Oh! I'm going crazy. H2 ship. What the hell happened there? What the hell's just happened there? My ship's just seared a hole into my base. Oh, right, okay. I need to redo all of my controls for this. Wait, sure, what the hell happened there? Right, lock that up. Let's turn them off. I don't know. I'm just gonna leech from my base, I guess. Hydro. I bet you they're working. There we go. Of course they are. So it's something to do with my hydrogen, my O2 tank. I've got something wired wrong here. Let's remove these. What's that? Auto refill on or off. That's all I need. Is that even going down? H2 generator. I don't know. I literally... I've literally burnt a hole into my base. I should really have heavy, bloody hell. Ah, stuck. Hell? Interesting. Right, well, anyways, that's filling back up. It needs a camera on it. I need to, thank you for the sub, by the way. I can't pronounce your name, it's Chinese writing. Yeah. There's a few touch-ups I need to do on it. But these are filling up. That's fine. I might put a survival kit on here. Can you do... You can put survival kits on small ships, can't you? Not exactly sure where I'd put this. Oh wait, I could do that. It's gonna look a bit odd. Nah, that looks stupid, that. Could put the survival kit on top of here. There. And then connect that on top of there. Because if you don't know, the survival kit is basically the basic of it's like a crappy med bay rolled into a very, very basic refiner. So it'll start getting me basically... I'll basically be able to take a refiner up the space of me with a med kit. Like a med station. As long as it's got ice running into it. So if I can start getting a couple of solar panels down up in space on a rock and building like a little base. Or I could just carry enough materials up with me to build a regular refiner. But I think I'm going to call it there, guys. Yeah, well, we've got the space. This thing handles absolutely brilliant. It was just... stuff went wrong regarding the generating the fuel. So I'm not going to change anything on this, to be honest. I might get the survival kit on here. Other than that, I think it's good. Need to put a couple of the thrusters back on, which are salvaged. But yeah, that's weird, that. All right, guys. So yeah, tomorrow evening I'll be live. Because I think it's tomorrow the event goes live. Let me check. I think it is. Engineer. It's only £3, by the way, now.
Meteor storm inbound.
On Steam, £3. Yeah, it did what I need to do. Definitely. Ooh, that sounded close. Let me just get in here. How would you do? Hmm. Oh yeah, Space Engineers free weekend and Great Skin Hunt returns from August the 28th, 5 p.m. UTC till September the 1st. Also, it's Friday, not tomorrow. Uh, Makes sense. Okay. $7. Yeah, that's fair enough, Mad. Um, right. Well, the concept works. There's a few tweaks. I'm happy with it though, overall though. Tomorrow evening, we'll be returning and seeing what we can achieve with this. I might have to do a couple of test flights off stream. But, yeah. Anyways, make sure you hit that like button, guys. If you enjoyed the stream today, hit that sub button as well. And tomorrow, hopefully, we'll be back up in space with a fully functional ship. And it should be good. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's stream, everybody. And like I said, this game is free to play from Friday over the weekend until the 1st. So if you want to play it, check it out. It's a very good game. Right. Anyways, I'm going to go and get some food, guys. You take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you all tomorrow evening. Join my Discord as well. It's down in the description. And I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.